Have you ever loved something so much you'd risk everything for it? For one 50-year-old man, that something was video games. This wasn't just a casual hobby for him, it was his entire world. Imagine stepping into a bedroom that's no longer a bedroom, but the cockpit of a fighter jet. That's what he built. We're talking multiple monitors wrapping around his field of view, a realistic flight stick and throttle, rudder pedals under the desk, and a high-end gaming chair that felt like an ejection seat. He spent thousands of hours and a small fortune creating his personal flight simulator, a digital escape where he was a top gun, an ace pilot soaring through virtual skies. He was a legend in his online squadron, known for his skill and dedication. He'd spend entire nights flying missions, coordinating with his online buddies and chasing the thrill of a perfectly executed maneuver. The digital world was where he felt most alive, most in control. But while he was conquering the virtual skies, his real world was starting to crumble around him. His dedication to the game wasn't just a hobby, it became an obsession. His wife started to feel like she was living with a ghost. Dinners went cold, conversations were cut short by the roar of jet engines from the other room, and plans were always secondary to a scheduled online raid or a critical mission. She tried to understand, she really did. She suggested other hobbies they could do together, planned weekend trips, anything to pull him out of the cockpit and back into their life. But the pull of the game was too strong. He saw her pleas as interruptions, distractions from his passion. The final straw came one evening when she found him asleep at his desk, still in his headset, the glow of the monitors reflecting off his face. She realized she wasn't just second place to a hobby, she was competing with a world she could never be a part of. With a heavy heart, she packed her bags and left, leaving a note on the desk next to his keyboard. He found it the next morning, a harsh dose of reality after a night of digital triumphs. He was heartbroken, but the game was his refuge. He dove even deeper, the virtual world becoming his only solace. He flew longer, harder, trying to outrun the pain and regret. Then, another blow came. His grandmother, the woman who had practically raised him, passed away. The funeral was scheduled, and his family stressed how important it was for him to be there, to say his final goodbyes. He promised he would be. The night before the funeral, he told himself he'd just fly for a little while to clear his head. Just one short mission to take the edge off his grief. But as any gamer knows, just one more mission is a dangerous phrase. One mission turned into two, then three. He was in the zone, lost in the digital dogfights, the adrenaline pumping. The hours melted away. He glanced at the clock, his heart sinking. He was late. Terribly late. He threw on his suit, raced to the funeral home, and arrived just as everyone was leaving. He saw the disappointed looks from his family, the silent judgment in their eyes. He had missed it. He had missed the chance to honor the woman who had given him so much. Standing there alone outside the funeral home, the reality of his choices crashed down on him harder than any virtual plane. He had his incredible gaming setup, his online reputation, his digital world, but in the real world, he had lost his wife and missed his last chance to say goodbye to his grandmother. He realized his escape had become a prison. The game that made him feel so powerful had left him powerless in the moments that truly mattered. This story is a powerful reminder that while passions are wonderful, we have to be careful they don't consume us. It's about finding balance, because the real world, with all its messiness and pain, is where the most important connections are made. Thanks for watching.